Within the past few minutes, NBC2 has brand new video of damage from the Briarcliff neighborhood where the tornado first touched down. Again, not far from where I'm standing right now. You can see a Jeep is going to need a lot of body work, and the person who owns that Jeep, unfortunately, one of a few people who are dealing with damage today. So we want to send you to the Briarcliff community where, again, cars are damaged. We're seeing trees on the ground, power lines knocked around. NBC2's Gage Goulding has been talking with people impacted by this EF-1 tornado. Gage, what are you seeing there?
Just absolute devastation is evident here. We're off Sweetwater Court where I'm standing where a tree once stood. As we pull out and zoom out, you can see this tree effortlessly, excuse me, as I try not to trip here on these roots, just laid down. And this is just one of dozens upon dozens upon dozens that are just laid down like there's nothing at all. I mean, twigs just snapped like that. That's what this storm produced. And as we cross the street here, we can see even more of that. We see this fence just completely torn around. But as we pull out and see an even bigger picture is this little nook of woods that separates two homes here off Sweetwater Court. And these are large trees. We're not talking about saplings or little tiny twigs. These are big trees that are just pulled out of the ground and thrown towards the ground. We have some pretty incredible video that just captures what these 95-mile-an-hour estimated winds from the National Weather Service does. A patio chair actually just thrown right up into a tree, and the man that walked out of his home and saw that was just absolutely amazed.
Just realizing how bad it was, seeing that, how strong the winds were, that they could pick up something and just put it into a tree that high, it just amazed me. It was almost surreal, just like I said, it was just complete silence. You really didn't hear nothing, and then just picking up and sounding like I said, a freight train.
Yeah, you could just kind of tell in his voice there, just walking through what he had to go through, and a lot of cleanup still going on in the distance. I'm not sure if the microphone's picking it up, but you can just hear the chainsaws and the machines that are grinding up all of this debris here and just creating those wood chips. One thing I do want to point out that we did here is it only lasted about 15, 25 seconds, but boy, did he say that was the longest 15 or 25 seconds of his life. Nate, we'll go back to you.
Yeah, Gage, I'm sure those 15 seconds felt like an eternity. Back out here live at the Eagle Ridge Golf Club where you're hearing a lot of those similar sounds, crews working to clear all this debris.